Scaling your business tenfold in 1 year is complicated. And the reason for that is you are unable to maintain or even increase the quality, quantity, speed, and cost effectiveness of your services over time. And actually, when you look at your business problems, you will see that from 1 to 10 mil in revenue per year, it's not systems problem. Now it's already people's problem. And today in this video, I'll show you the team growth formula that will help you hire predictably and retain the talent over time. The system that I will be showing you today relies on 3 steps, 3D formula, as I call it, which is discover, distinguish, and direct. Let's talk one by one. First of all, discover. At this stage, it's really important to acquire talent. It's important to accumulate those leads that you will then convert into people in your organization. And there are 3 points to that. First of all is your application form. It can be formed on websites, it can be your form on your own website, jobs websites. Whatever the approach is, you want to get those people apply to your job. It's an inbound flow. The second step is challenge. Now that you've got all these people applying to your position, it's important to challenge them. Now, the reason why you want to challenge people is to discover those who are motivated the most, who are eager to join the company, who are eager to show their talent and their persistence. From my experience, only 10 to 20% of people pass the challenge. It's a good filter. The third point of Discover session is interview. Now that you've challenged people and you know that these people are committed, you still need to test them for the culture. And the personal interview is one of the best approaches to actually feel the person. Because no matter how many hard skills they have, if their soft skills are insufficient, you'll have a problem bringing them into your culture in the long run. And in 3, 6, 12 months, you'll be looking for a replacement. The second step of team growth formula is distinguish. Distinguish is a stage where you've already acquired people that you consider a good fit for your hard and soft skill requirements for your culture, and it's a matter to actually learn whether it is that. Now, for that, I also have 3 steps that will help you identify and distinguish really good talent and make sure to focus on them. So the first element of distinguish is training materials. You want to enable your people to continue education even after the challenge. Because the challenge from the first step is something that gives them knowledge and makes them evolve. And training videos is a good step to make them continue their education. Now, if they will use your training videos, you will know that, because they will be asking questions, they will be showing interest in this, and you will see those people. The second step to distinguish section is workshops. These are the live events of you or your higher level team members to actually have these meetings, these events, where they can transition their knowledge and their skills, usually hard skills, to the newer people, showing them the strategies and the tactics to succeed the most in your company. Now, firstly, you'll be surprised because the people that you consider are the greatest talent will actually show up to actually get even more educated. Now, while this sounds like counterintuitive, it's actually pretty straightforward because people that strive for success always want more, and it's natural. The third point of distinguished stage is events and activities. I'm referring to team building activities and events that are more social. And with those, you can identify people who are the best fit specifically for your team and for your culture. People who are interested in staying with you long term will show you interest in those live events, with those actual activities. The ones that don't, won't. This is a very key point here, because if the culture is not right, there is no way you'll be able to maintain that relationship in a fruitful way for the long run. The third element of team growth formula is direct. Now that you've got talent, you've distinguished the ones that you want to spend your next multiple years with. It's now time to direct them, to retain this talent as long as possible, preferably for life. Now, we're also speaking about three components to that. One of them is being growth. Now, you want to enable your people to grow. It can be financially, socially, and as a personal growth as well. You need to listen to people what they want. Some of them might want new challenges, new developments in their skills. Some of them want very predictable financial growth on their career. Some of them might want something else. Your job is to identify what people want and just enable them getting this with you and your organization. The second element of direct is vision. Now, what you want to do is to give people your vision. It's really important to see where you are going and where the organization is going, so that they know that they matter and they know how they can benefit, how they can impact the future of your team. The third element is significance. Now, this one might seem not that much important, but actually, this is what keeps people waking up in the morning. This is what keeps people want to do more. Significance is the feeling that you want to give to your people. You want to show them the meaning of what they do and how just their work impacts the world, how they can change it, how they can make it better by sticking to you, to your team, and growing together. When you implement this three-step formula, a couple things are going to happen. First one, you will get clarity. Clarity on how exactly the process works and how you can step by step discover, distinguish, and direct your people. The second thing is you will get predictability. Now that you have all these components in place, they're not luck dependent or people dependent. For most part, it's just a game of numbers at this stage. And what you want to do is just make sure that enough people are coming to your pipeline. And as long as you know your percentage of converting on each and every stage, this will give you a predictable results of how many people you'll hire and retain in the long run. My name is Volodymyr, and I'll see you in my other video.